I am working on a game that's idea is only real because fate allowed it to be. Welcome to Infantstein. All of this started about a month and a half ago when I decided I wanted to use the random wheel to generate a game idea with these prompts. Yep, would you look at that list of absolutely fun and exciting ideas to add into a game? No, exactly. All the Wheel of Pain knows how to do is give me pain. But all jokes aside, I'm really loving working on this game. It's very hard to come up with ideas at times, but it's honestly quite fun and challenging. Just worth the time. Alright, I'll tell them what we've been working on. Let's start with week 1. I started things off by getting the grid-based movement into the game and working so the player can't move off the grid. So now the player can actually move like you will when the game is completed. What's what? Oh, that's the new grid visuals, so the player can see where they can and can't move. On to week 2. This week was very fun for me. For one, my mom came over to visit and spend some time with me over the weekend. And it was a lot of fun just getting to spend some time with her. And hey, I finally got Blender to actually work and give me the FXP file that I can actually put into Unity. So now I've got my anteater model finally in the game, as well as I decided to spend some time rigging and animating as well as designing a plant that I've put into the game so I can bring some beauty into it. It's not just a random scene anymore. I can actually have props scattered around the scene, along with some rocks, as well as giving my character a den, which is going to act as your endpoint for the level. In order to complete the level, you're going to want to get your teddy bear in here. And you're going to be running around the scene trying to fight off the zookeeper or distract the zookeeper to get your elephant teddy bear there without having your Frankenstein teddy bear anywhere nearby. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to implement the level system and all that, but we're getting there. And from here, we can only go up. I need to work on animations and things for the main character and get those things implemented so they actually move, but it's working. I've got things put into place. We'll see how it goes from here. When I got back to working on the game, I started learning how to do foundation scripts, which is actually quite interesting when you finally understand the concept and the principle. It's a little strange having one script that everything else references, but it's very fun and cool to work with. No, of course not. There's a script that other scripts will reference to get their code from. Exactly. For example, I can set a monster speed in a foundation script, and have all the other monsters reference that script to get that speed. And if I want one monster to have a different speed than all the others, I can override it in that monster's scripts. This is what I did for my action scripts, like movement, spinning, and what I plan to do for all of my base actions moving forward. I also use this so the player can only do one thing at a time, because the codes kept breaking each other and made everything look out of place, that's why. Nope, I also got the action UI set up and working so you can decide what action you want to do. What do you mean, Andy? You know that's all we had time to do. Let's hurry up and start the next week already. Sorry, we had lots of work and I couldn't get around to coding. But we did get a lot done this week for the game. I got the buttons to have an active display around them, so the player can see what they're using. I got an action point system implemented so the player can only move a set number of times per turn, and got the simple UI set up so the player can see how many actions they have left per turn. And on top of all of that, I got the turn system working. So when you press the button, it will reset the number of actions you have left on that turn. No? I'm working on it, okay? That's all I've managed to do thus far. I hope you all enjoyed watching this devlog. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys leave a like, subscribe, and thank you very much for the music, Lo-Fi Geek. It really does help a lot, and it does improve the quality of the videos. Also, I'd like to thank the 2 people that have subscribed this far. Thank you very much. It really does mean a lot to see that you guys are actually enjoying my videos.